What are the best and most reliable mid-sized SUVs that you can buy for 2023? That's what we're going to find out. Welcome to Car Help Corner, where we help you, the consumer, master the process of car buying and car ownership. For this video, I'm going to go through the 10 best and most reliable mid-sized SUVs that you can buy for 2023, that you can hold on to for a very long time with minimal repair costs. The reliability information for this video is based off of reputable sources, including Consumer Reports, iSeeCars, CarEdge, and anecdotal evidence from mechanics who work on these cars every single day. And before we get into this list, if you enjoy and get value out of this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications. I post 2 videos a week, always straight to the point, valuable car buying advice, designed to help you, the consumer. So we're going to start this list off with my first SUV, which is the Mazda CX-9. The CX-9 is a great choice if you want a well-built, reliable, long-lasting mid-sized SUV. The outgoing CX-9 has been on the market since 2016, so it's a very well-sorted SUV at this point, with very few reliability concerns. It uses a turbocharged 2.5-liter Skyactiv 4-cylinder engine, combined with a conventional 6-speed automatic transmission with either front-wheel or all-wheel drive. This is a very well-proven drivetrain with very few potential repair issues, strong performance, and reasonable fuel economy too. The CX-9 is also a great driving SUV with excellent handling and ride comfort, and also a well-designed interior space. The higher trims are especially nice, with really nice upscale materials and a long list of desirable features. Now, the CX-9 is certainly not the most spacious 3-row SUV. The third-row seats are definitely on the tight side, and if you go for the second-row captain's chairs, you only get seating for up to 6 passengers. But that being said, if the size of the CX-9 works for you, this is a very well-designed SUV. Although with that being said, you might want to wait a little bit for the brand new CX-90 that's going to be coming out in the second half of 2023. Not only is this going to be a larger, more upscale, and more up-to-date SUV, but it's also going to use a brand new, powerful turbo inline 6-cylinder engine, and also offer the option of a plug-in hybrid, which is a unique option for a 3-row SUV like this. Either way, if you want a great mid-sized SUV, the Mazda is an excellent option to go for. And next up on the list, we have the Honda Passport. If you want a well-designed, reliable, no-nonsense SUV, the Passport is an excellent option to consider. This is a great SUV for someone who wants an SUV with a little bit more performance, especially one designed to do a little bit of towing. The Passport uses a very well-proven and reliable 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, which has been used in many Honda vehicles for several years now. It produces plenty of power and, as mentioned, a great engine if you need to do some towing, with a towing capacity of up to 5,000 pounds. You also get a smooth shifting 9-speed automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, and some off-road capability with really good ground clearance, if that's something that you're looking for. The Passport also has a well-designed interior with plenty of room in both the front and second row seats, and a really good-sized cargo area, much larger than a lot of other SUVs in the segment. Bottom line, if you want a well-designed and spacious SUV and having 3 rows is not mandatory for you, then the Passport is a great option for a reliable SUV. But if you want something similar to the Passport but just want something more luxurious, then let's move on to the next SUV on the list, which is the Acura MDX. As many are aware, Acura is the luxury division of Honda and uses the exact same reliable Honda components in all of their vehicles. For example, underneath the hood of the MDX, we have the same reliable 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine that's used in many different Honda vehicles. Here it comes matched to a 10-speed automatic transmission and Acura's super handling all-wheel drive, which means you not only get great reliability, but you also get excellent handling and performance too. And if you want, you also have the option of the MDX Type S, which uses a turbocharged 3-liter V6 engine, producing a lot more power for those who want to have a lot better performance. Either way, the MDX is a great driving SUV, and it also has a very well-designed interior with plenty of interior space in all 3 rows of seats. The only issue with the MDX is that it doesn't really have the most user-friendly infotainment system, which uses a trackpad on the center console, which is a little bit finicky to use. Aside from that though, the MDX is a very well-equipped SUV, and it's also a decent value when you compare it against other European luxury SUVs that are a similar size. Compared to something like a BMW or a Volvo, however, there's no question the MDX is going to be a much more reliable choice and far easier when it comes to repairs and maintenance. But if the MDX is too expensive for you, then you can also get the exact same benefits with the next SUV on the list, which is the Honda Pilot. The Pilot rides on a very similar platform to the MDX, and it also uses a very similar drivetrain too. Honda has completely redesigned the Pilot for 2023 and introduced an updated version of their 3.5-liter V6 engine. Here it comes to a 10-speed automatic transmission and a choice of either front wheel or all-wheel drive. But the biggest updates to the Pilot can be seen with the interior, which is a huge upgrade over the previous generation model. You get a long list of active safety features, a very well-designed touchscreen infotainment system, and a very straightforward control layout too, which is something that you don't get with the MDX. You also get a ton of interior space in all 3 rows. This is one of the very few mid-sized SUVs that's actually comfortable for adults to sit in almost every single seat. The cargo area is also a very good size, and when you fold down the rear seats, you get an enormous cargo space, which is ideal for a lot of families who need to carry a lot of stuff. Bottom line, if you want a well-designed SUV that gives you both space and reliability, the Honda Pilot is one of the best options on the market. But there are other mid-sized SUVs with an even better reputation for reliability, including the next SUV on the list, which is the Toyota Highlander. No question, if you want a reliable 3-row SUV, the Highlander is one of the safest options that you can possibly go for. It has been around for over 2 decades and developed a strong reputation for lasting a very long time with very few repair issues. Although much of that reputation can be attributed to the previous generation model, which used a very well-proven 3.5-liter V6 engine with an 8-speed automatic transmission and either front-wheel or all-wheel drive. For 2023, Toyota has replaced the V6 with a brand new turbo 4-cylinder engine, which really doesn't have much of a track record. That being said, you also have the option of the Highlander Hybrid, which is probably the most desirable version to go for. Not only does the Hybrid have very well proven reliability, but it also has amazing fuel economy, with around 35 miles per gallon or 7 liters per 100 kilometers, which is unheard of for a mid-sized SUV. You also have a very well-designed interior, which, although it doesn't have the most amount of interior space, does have a lot of desirable features, a very good infotainment system, and a lot of active safety technology too. The Highlander is also a great value and also has very strong resale value too, so this is an SUV that you really can't go wrong with. And if the space of the Highlander is an issue for you, you could also wait for the brand new 2024 Grand Highlander, which is going to be bigger, more luxurious, offer the option of a hybrid, and likely going to be a really desirable SUV too. But if you just can't wait for the Grand Highlander and want something that's a little bit more on the luxury side, similar to the regular Highlander, then let's move on to number 3 on the list, which is the Lexus RX. For over 2 decades, the RX has ruled the luxury SUV segment and built a reputation for being one of the most reliable SUVs that you can possibly buy. Mechanics absolutely praise it for its amazing build quality and low cost of repair, which makes it a great SUV to buy and hold on to for a very long time. But not only is it a very reliable SUV, but it also comes in a lot of different options, including a standard version, 2 different hybrids, and also a plug-in hybrid, which is able to travel around 30 miles or 50 kilometers on pure electric range. Although the RX 500h with the high-performance drivetrain is a great option to go for, the less expensive RX 350h is the best value in the lineup and also offers the best fuel economy too. And on top of that, you have a very luxurious interior, plenty of interior space and cargo space, and great resale value to go along with that great reliability too. So what more can you really ask for? But if luxury is not a priority for you and you just want the most reliable, durable, and longest lasting SUV that you can possibly buy, then there's no question you're going to have to go with number 2 on the list, which is the Toyota 4Runner. You knew this one was coming. If you want to buy a tank-like SUV, built to last as long as possible with minimal repairs, there's no other option but the 4Runner. Bottom line, no other SUV on the market can match the 4Runner's amazing reputation for reliability, which is one of its major selling points. Part of that reliability is thanks to its amazing, well-proven 4-liter V6 engine, combined with a 5-speed automatic transmission and a simple 4-wheel drive system, which is a drivetrain setup that Toyota has had for such a long time that it's pretty much bulletproof at this point. The 4Runner also gives you amazing off-road capability, and it also has a surprisingly spacious interior with a lot of cargo space too. Now, it's not exactly the most up-to-date when it comes to technology, and the fuel economy is not very good either, but that's not really the reason you buy a 4Runner. This is a simple, rugged, old school SUV for those who don't really care about having the best and latest technology on the market. But of course, all of that could also be said of my number one SUV on this list, which is the Lexus GX 460. For those who don't know, the GX is the North American version of the Toyota Prado, which all share the exact same platform as the 4Runner, which means the GX has the same amazing reputation for reliability. Only being a Lexus, you could argue that the build quality is even better. The GX uses one of the most bulletproof and reliable engines that you could possibly find on the market, a 4.6-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine with an old-school 6-speed automatic transmission. It's not a very fuel-efficient SUV, but it is very comfortable and great to drive, has amazing off-road capability, and an excellent towing capacity too. The interior is also a lot more comfortable and more luxurious than what you get on the 4Runner, and you also have more space with seating for up to 7 passengers. But really, it's its reputation for no-nonsense reliability, which is what makes the GX such a legendary SUV, and one of the best SUVs that you can buy on the market. So let me know what you thought of this list. Would you buy any one of these SUVs, or would you go for something else instead? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can also take a look at my other car videos by clicking these links over here. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and if you need any additional car buying advice, recommendations, or help with getting a great deal on your next new car purchase, make sure to check out carhelpcan.com. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.